Right, everyone. Taylor Johnson and Bill Hurrelbrink here with another update. So what you're seeing here is drone video taken by our photographer of the scene of a deadly house fire in Independence near Buckner. We've been bringing you all updates all morning, and this is a fatal fire. It happened around 5 this morning, and we were told that a 13-year-old did die in that fire. 2 adults were hurt, one in serious condition, one is critical. A firefighter was also hurt in this fire. They fell down a flight of stairs, but they were released from the hospital and said to be recovering at home. So we've been keeping our eye on this all morning.
Yeah, we did hear a little bit of an update from the Independence PIO here earlier on this morning. That video is posted on this story at kctv5.com if you want to go hear the very latest from them. We also have had a crew on scene. As soon as we found out about this, they headed out there right away. If we can go live out to Morgan Rydell, she's been out there here all morning long. Morgan, appreciate your updating here this morning. We need to pull her audio up real fast there, and then it's both of those. Yep, there you go, all the way up. There we go. Let's go ahead and get out to Morgan right now. And Morgan, I know, again, you've been there. What kind of updates have you seen here over the last couple hours as the crews have really continued to put water on that fire and just kind of investigate what exactly happened here overnight?
Yeah, the main crews, the one we actually spoke with was Fort Osage Fire District, PIO. They are the lead agency out here. Independence Fire came a little bit after, just kind of assist on this, because once Fort Osage, there was a big bug. Once Fort Osage firefighters got on scene, this was a huge engulfed building. I'm going to move out of the way so you can just still see there is still smoke coming from that building behind me. As Taylor and Bill were mentioning, this started at 5 this morning when crews got out here, and there are still those hot spots showing. You can see with all of that smoke there, and there are still quite a few of crews on scene here. Fire crews, they still are working. It seems they've started to put away the water a little bit, maybe take those initial steps into their investigation now. That was put on hold just to make sure they battled this fire all the way through, get those last hot spots out. And, you know, going forward, we're just kind of watching as this investigation kind of picks up here. We're seeing these crews walking around the scene back there and just kind of keeping an eye on that smoke that is rising, just make sure nothing kind of picks up out here, guys.
And that smoke, we saw that same smoke when we first got on about a couple hours ago, and it seems like it would be kind of minimal, then it would come up again. It looks like it's
put some more water on it. Now, Morgan, I know you saw them really focusing kind of their efforts on that building behind the house there, which we understand maybe kind of a storage or an outbuilding. Are they still focused over there, or where have they been focusing most of their investigation that you can tell?
Yeah, so the PIO walked us through a little bit about what they're seeing on scene, where that smoke is coming from. He explained that is kind of a storage building. It was connected to a porch that was connected to the home. They believe maybe the fire started out back somewhere around there, because that's where most of the damage they're seeing is right now. But, I mean, you can see throughout the home there's just damage. I'm going to move out of the way again so you can see that roof. That really sticks out to me when we talk about most of that damage being in the back. That roof is very destroyed. We see that damage just throughout the building here. So while they are telling us a lot of the damage is on that back side, it was a very widespread fire. Those flames took over pretty quick, guys.
Yeah, again, that's our Morgan Rydell live at a deadly house fire that happened earlier this morning just to the west of Buckner, Missouri. Morgan, thank you for that. She's going to have another update coming up here in about 45 minutes on KCTV5 News at noon. What you're seeing right now is some drone video that was shot by our photographer Dwayne Crispel, and he is you can really see the expanse of this area. It's a farmhouse, but it sits on a property that has many outbuildings to it, a lot of sheds, a lot of barns, and there's some of that damage, the roof damage that Morgan was talking about as well. And it's hard to tell if that was caused by the fire or possibly caused by the firefighters as they had to make entrance to the house. When we got on scene earlier, they had the aerial ladders and were putting water on the top of the house there as well. So just a tragedy here on, again, what's supposed to be what is a holiday and it's supposed to be a happy day here across the U.S. And unfortunately, this family suffered an incredible tragedy here this morning, again, on just to the west of Buckner, Missouri.
And when we heard from the fire department earlier today during our first stream that we did, they mentioned that they're not ruling out anything right now as the cause for this fire. They're still working to determine what it was. I know one thing that they emphasize, even though it is not necessarily, or it's not confirmed to be directly related to this, is fire safety in your home and making sure that you have working smoke alarms. The question was asked by a reporter out there if this had to maybe do with fireworks. They say that they're not sure about that either. So this is a situation where we are waiting to see. But of course, if there's still smoke, it's probably going to be a while before we know anything, because they have to make sure that they get everything out.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to be pushing out that information as soon as we get it on the KCTV5 News app and, of course, at kctv5.com. So please continue to download that, put it on your phone, and subscribe to get those push alerts pushed straight to your phone as soon as they come into our news desk here as well. We'll go ahead and send that out. We are monitoring another breaking news story this morning as well. I know they wanted me to mention this here a little bit, Taylor, is if you look on your screen right now, there is a young man. You can see a little boy here. He was found this morning over off of 34th and State Avenue in Kansas City, Kansas. The KCKPD just put this picture out here, about 20 minutes ago or so. So if you recognize who this child is, he was found over in near the AutoZone there. If you're familiar with the area, there's a Pizza Hut and an AutoZone down off 34th and State. They found him wandering early this morning. They're trying to get him reunited with his parents. So if you know who this young man is, you're asked to reach out to the KCK Police Department so they can help reunite this child with his family. Again, this is pretty much all we know about him, is that he was found wearing what you see right there out near 34th and State here earlier this morning, and police are trying to get him back with his family.
Yes, hopefully he gets reunited with those who he is supposed to be with. As you all can see, it is a very busy day in the KCTV5 newsroom. I'm just tracking that breaking news, tracking the story here with this young boy who police are hoping to get reunited with his family. And with that being said, of course, there are so many ways that you can stay up to date with the latest updates, not only on television, but also on our website. Download the KCTV5 News app. We have KCTV5 Plus, so you can stream us and watch us anytime as we continue to stay on top of all of these stories.
Yeah, of course. And again, like I said, we'll have the latest updates coming up here in just a few moments on KCTV5 News at noon. We hope you join us there. And of course, I mean, it is Independence Day in Kansas City, so we also hope to see you out later today at the Stars and Stripes picnic if you can make it out to that. But if not, don't forget, we're going to bring that to you live here on KCTV5 all afternoon into our evening newscast. Make sure you tune in at 9 o'clock tonight for our big fireworks special, and that will conclude with the fireworks at 9:40 this evening. It's going to be a big party out there on the lawn of the Liberty Memorial, so we hope to see you there.
Yes, we do hope to do that, and any information you need related to that, we'll have that for you also in our News at Noon. And Bill and I will see you there soon.